Good day, welcome to King William's Everything. We're going to take a look at the Oregon Trail Classic Edition. This is the MS-DOS version. It's from the Learning Company. You see, also comes with a free trial America Online, so that's pretty cool. If you ever played Oregon Trail, and I tell you the truth, I didn't even know about it until about 5 years ago. I actually played the game until about 5 years ago. And if you ever watch some of the older games, they'll say, hey, top 10 games of all time. This is usually one of the top ones, if not the top one. And I don't remember playing it. I think it was more popular on the Apple II computer. But I believe it was released for this Commodore 64 Atari 400s. And of course, the Apple IIs were very popular. If you ever see one of these fellows, let's see if we can turn it on here for you. It's the Oregon Trail, a little handheld. Looks like a classic Mac. Come on. The batteries are dead. Yeah, I think the batteries died on this guy. There it goes. Kind of give you a little taste of the graphics. That was kind of more the graphics of the original version on the Apple II, that kind of thing. Kind of crude sound, but still a lot of fun. The DOS version has been quite a bit enhanced. Much better graphics, much more color, more graphics. Big, nice interface. A challenging game. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to journey back to 1848 and become a pioneer on your way from a new life in Oregon Territory. So you must survive the hazards across country from Independence, Missouri to Willamette Valley. So you got to go from Missouri to Oregon, and it's very hard. Graphics kind of crude, and you do a lot of you have to get your supplies ready, go across the country. You got to go across rivers. You get robbed. You do some hunting. Really a fun game. But once you die. You start over, and that's part of the frustrating part. But like I said, it's kind of educational, but I don't think most people consider it educational. It's just more of a fun game to play. Kind of challenging. You can see the system requirements here. 100% PC compatible, 386 or higher. DOS 5.0 or later, so if you got Windows 95, this will work. It needs 1 megabyte of RAM, 256 color VGA SVGA card, mouse, hard drive, CD-ROM drive. Supports AdLib, Sound Blaster, and a compatible sound card. And you can kind of see here's the disc. Let's get that over here. Classic Edition's all dirty. There's your free America Online key. And there's a little insert. An insert just shows you install. But a lot of fun. It's kind of an interesting game to learn from, and very popular back in the 80s. And like I said, I up until recently, I have not even played it. But until I got one of these fellows, and I played it and realized, oh, it's actually kind of fun. And this is really a good way to play, because you can pick up one of these for like 20 or 30 bucks and get the original experience with this. And it's got all the buttons you need right here. This one, the gameplay when you're hunting, is the pointer or D-pad kind of, because it's a square D-pad. It's a little challenging to use, but still very playable. And this is really a good way to go. But the DOS version, that's what we're going to look at today. So let's start up and give it a play. And here's the Oregon Trail, the iconic theme music. And welcome to the Oregon Trail. Load game or new game, so you can save your game. And first you got to pick an occupation: banker, blacksmith, carpenter, doctor, farmer, merchant, saddle maker, or a teacher. I think these all depend on how you do and what you should buy. And we'll do with carpenter. And you can give yourself a name. We're going to give us Slappy, of course, a very appropriate 1800s name. And here's a store. You got to kind of pick all the items you want for the journey. So you got oxen, clothing, wagon wheels, wagon tongues, feed, wheels, that kind of thing. So kind of just pick a few here. And you got to pick the month you want to start in. We're going to do April. And say continue. Like the music. And see your little guys walking across the plain there. You got some stats on the side. And we're kind of coming up to a river here. The rivers always get me. Always get me. Sometimes I get across, sometimes not so easy. And we're going to rest for a day or two. So you got distance, your wagon. option of how to get across the river. Kind of get the idea what this is about. You got to make your way cross country without dying. Very hard. And of course, I drowned. That's the end of the game, so you got to start over. So you got to get good at this. Very good. Otherwise, you're going to be kind of sad. So that is the Oregon Trail Classic Edition. I kind of didn't do it justice in describing it, but you kind of get a good idea. It's kind of a neat game, especially this version of it. They enhanced it somewhat for the MS-DOS, and it's kind of a neat pickup. I got this at Goodwill for like $1 or $2. And I'm kind of glad I did because it's kind of a neat game to get to play again, especially on DOS. You get to play it on DOS. But I really do enjoy playing on one of these. Or you might have an Apple II emulator. Probably a good way to give it a test with the original version. But this version is really, really good. Really good. Very frustrating, but still a lot of fun and educational. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the video. That's you guys. Have a great day.